Guys, I was going through Q research, looking at stuff tonight, and it led me to this thread by Incarcerated ET. And I think it may be the answer to what was in the envelopes. We're going to go through his tweets, we're going to look at the pictures, then we're going to jump over to Q research, and we're going to take a look at some posts. The Keystone, Shape, Plane Fag Report, Who Knows Where the Bodies Are Buried, Arlington Cemetery Visited, Clue with a little help from Q and POTUS. All of it is under sacred burial grounds, knowing no one would dare violate U.S. veteran cemeteries. Oh my God, they really are sick. All right, so he has some flight data recorded information, and he's put it together with the POTUS visit to Arlington, where he was photographed standing behind that one tombstone, which had an infinity symbol on it, which is, I thought at the time, was just a nod at 8chan, but I think it's much, much more than that. Okay, so here is this very odd flight path that was taken by a plane. This is the plane right here. And look at that. Then this is Arlington Cemetery. Isn't that an interesting coincidence? It looks exactly like the layout of Arlington right there. So now let's take a look at this post from Q Research. And it says, well, we have POTUS on the 15th of December, the day the U.S. Bill of Rights was ratified, standing in the rain behind a grave bearing an infinity Chan symbol in a section of Arlington 60 that is predominantly the resting place of the many who died in the latest needless deep state initiated wars. More blood on their hands. And another Anon says, second attempt. POTUS visit to Arlington Cemetery was symbolic today. Many deaths. Focus. Be the autists we know you can be. So this is not Q, but this is written in the same style as Q, and they're saying it is the second attempt. The second attempt to tell us this. This is the tombstone right here with the infinity symbol on it. We'll take a look at that in a moment. These are some posts that were put together from Swampy's Ghost, the old Swampy. I'm questioning if there are missing children buried with these soldiers. Still digging on my end, and Anon just made this infographic. Let's take a look at the infographic. All right. Who knows where the bodies are buried? That's twice that it's stated. Some things must remain buried. Which brings us over to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Is guarded 24 hours a day by members of a special detail from the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard, perhaps Nazi remnants. The Sentinel does not wear any rank or insignia, which ensures that the guard is junior in rank to whoever is buried in the tomb. A changing of the guard ceremony takes place every half hour. Okay. Who knows where the remains are buried? Donald Trump on July 26 said, the remains of American servicemen will soon be leaving North Korea and heading to the United States. Okay. This is from Disposition of Remains for John McCain. The remains, burial, Old Guard, destruction of the Old Guard. Did the Old Guard have full control? Did the Old Guard learn from its mistake? This is the Keystone. Oh, we can't see what's down there. There we go. And then in this post over here, no, Q is directing us to one person. Iron Eagle is code for the Nazi interlopers within our current political governmental structure, hence the DNC's sudden willingness to embrace socialism. There is the skull and bones symbol on the right. The Q post asking about Iron Eagle, and Geronimo at the end. Geronimo's great-grandson asks Yale Secret Society to return ancestors' skull. Martin Summer, number 15 there on his lapel. And it is the skull and bones symbol as well. So, going back to the thread, we are definitely over the target. Here we are. Trump visits Arlington Cemetery for holiday commemoration. Trump makes unannounced 15-minute visit to Arlington National Cemetery for wreath laying. He left this tweet this morning at 8:15 a.m. or 3:15 a.m. was it? On the 15th. He did a 15-minute visit. He's standing in front of this tomb, this headstone with an infinity chant symbol on it. There is definitely something happening right now, guys. Zero Delta at tweet about Corsi. People are flown into Gitmo yesterday and today as it seems. 8-minute Delta on tweets of 12:21 and 12:29. Today, 14 minus 8 equals 6. February 11th, points at Q drop 733. Perfect. This is it. Buckle up. Okay, so now we're looking at several Trump tweets, which tie into the Q posts. Required television watching this week. The R at is missing. It is in place there. There was the at in this post. United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. What airline check-in counter at PVG T2 is located at E? To this Donald Trump tweet, which had the E seemingly incorrectly capitalized. An extra E in this tweet about Solicitor General and Independent Counsel. The E in the kill box. Look at this date. So, move on to this tweet. How do you move a convoy of missing faces, MH370, in broad daylight? Funeral procession. No one blinks or gives second look. Hearse rider is example to those who don't play the game. Surface is cemetery. Interesting find using geometry with the keystone. Gets even crazier on the next tweet. That's as large as it'll let me get it, guys. There we go. Okay, so that's the radius of this seemingly map of Arlington flown by the planes. This is what's in the other side of that radius. United States Naval Research Lab in the Chesapeake Bay. That circle flown above looks oddly familiar to this. That crater that was recently discovered. Oh no, this is a different crater. Sorry. This is the crater underneath. So could that be where they have some type of underground base? Oh my God, this is too much. Air Force One seen flying directly towards what would be the epicenter of said Keystone flight path. There is the flight path of Air Force One. What if their envelopes simply said, Arlington closed? Simple. Only they would get it, and it would make them shit their pants. Plain Fag saw the pattern. Anons found the spot. POTUS made the visit. This shit is not the Keystone. Q is telling us where the honeycomb hideout of the cabal is located. They've dug under the tomb of the unknowns. No patriot would ever put a bunker under Arlington or the tomb of the unknowns. Never. The cabal, however, would cream in their trousers at the idea of having dead patriots protect them from aerial bombardment. No patriot would do so much as plant a shovel there. As usual, they use our love of country to protect themselves. This is their bolt hole, right under our noses, right under the bodies of our men. Symbolism. We shielded them in life, and we shield them in death. The words in the program could have simply been, Arlington closed. Simple, yet terror-inducing. Wow. And one more piece of the puzzle, guys. Who do we have here? Eric Holder. He has made his Twitter background the eternal flame at JFK's grave at where? Arlington Cemetery. Very, very interesting. Please tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And everyone, have a good evening.